up? So, it is Thursday, and I thought I'd jump on here and make another video. Because I can. No. So, I just wanted to come on, say hi, and tell you a little bit about what happened to me yesterday. So, yeah. I had some really interesting stuff happen to me yesterday. Anyway, I'm still doing keto. I'm still doing low carb. I'm still posting my food. Well, no, it's not true. I kind of took a break during the weekend. I'm posting all my food on Instagram. But I'm feeling good. And, yeah. Let me first say, my first reason of doing keto is not for the weight loss. Even though that's part of it, it's not my very first reason. My very first reason is to help with my inflammation, my swelling, my overall health, just to feel better. That's my real reason. So, with that said, I would like to say that I had some interesting stuff happen yesterday. So, it all started probably Tuesday night. I would say Tuesday night. I was in the gastric bypass group, weight loss surgery group, and I thought I'd, just say, hey, I've been struggling for a long time. I wonder sometimes why, gastric bypass failed me, or did I fail it, or, what exactly is going on. So, I'm gonna have to take a drink. I like my big cup. It's, does it say? I don't know. Probably says how big it is, but I don't know. Anyway, it's a big cup. It's as big as my head, and it's water. Anyway, so, I posted, I was like, I've been frustrated for a really long time. I'm almost 4 years out, which June 5th will be 4 years for me since I had gastric bypass. But I was like really concerned. Because the other thing is that someone I know, a friend, a very, very good friend of mine, got kicked out of that group because they're going to have a revision coming up. So I was like, oh goodness. Now, if you have not been in any of the weight loss surgery groups, even though they're supposed to be there for support, they're actually there for more judgment, I believe, than support. I'm not saying that there's not a lot of people who are there for support, but judgment is usually the case. So, I posted, I said, other people had gastric bypass. That's what that group is for. So I wanted to get people's honest input. So I posted in there and stuff. Well, apparently, they didn't like what I had to say. Well, first of all, let me start by saying, I got a lot of people saying, well, what do you eat? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, I'm doing keto. I'm on low carb, high fat. And yeah, so then they were like, well, what's a sample menu? So I went onto my Instagram, grabbed a picture of one of my days, and let me see, which one did I use? I used from day 8, which was eggs and bacon, which was my Adele sausage with ketchup and mustard. It was I made bacon cheeseburger casserole, and then I had a double cheeseburger with cheese and avocado, guacamole. Oh yeah, guacamole on top, and then I had some salami wrapped, and there was cream cheese in that, and then some of the buffalo chicken deli meat, also with cream cheese in it, and also some hummus. So that was my food for the day, and that was 18 net carbs. Well, then I got told, that's too much fat, 90% of that is processed, You shouldn't be eating that. You shouldn't be frying anything. You know, they're like, someone told me it's probably at least 120 grams of fat. And I'm like, okay, what is wrong with that? Like, do people not know, you know, people think fat is going to make you fat. That's not true. That is not true. I started keto 2 weeks ago, and yes, in the last few days I haven't lost anything, but I truly believe that my body is trying to get used to the change that I've made, you know. So I don't see anything wrong with the way I'm eating. I feel fantastic. I feel my clothes are looser. My fibromyalgia, I haven't been getting as many like flare-ups. My PCOS symptoms seem to be getting better already. I can sleep better. I could go on and on and on with how I'm feeling. But I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, really, are you kidding me right now? You know, and some girl went off on me, and she's like, you need to quit being a failure and stop saying that gastric bypass failed you, and, you know, and stuff. And then, she's like, what did she say? You need to be willing to change, which I have changed a lot. And, you know, some people are like, oh, you wouldn't be over, 400, because I'm a little bit over 400 right now. You wouldn't be over 400 if you just follow the rules or something that you're doing wrong. And I'm like, I never said that I ate like 100% the whole time. And here's the thing that pisses me off is that when people who have weight loss surgery and they're like, oh no, I eat exactly the way I'm supposed to 100% of the time. Okay, we are human and we don't do that. We will push the limits. We'll see what works, what doesn't work, what tastes good, and what doesn't taste good. Anyone who has a weight problem or who doesn't have a weight problem does that. Like, do you really want to be eating something to you that tastes disgusting? No. No, you don't. So, what, like, it made no sense, okay? So then all these people are, like, going off of me. They're like, oh, that's too much fat. You should be eating less than 6 grams per meal of fat. And I'm like, what is wrong with fat? You know, telling me, don't you be eating bacon, no fried eggs. You need to make everything in the oven or the microwave. I'm sorry. No, I am not about to make eggs in the microwave. That sounds gross, but that's me, you know. So anyway, you know, this is my response. I'm going to read you my response to them before, well, I was about to leave their group. Your ignorance makes me laugh. Most, not all, but most of these comments are a form of bullying, and you should be, okay, I said you should fucking be ashamed. Because I like that word. I like the F word, okay? That's just me. I said, take a long, hard look in the mirror before you judge me. You can call me a bitch. No fucks given. I was looking for support, not judgment. But anytime people post in this group, you judge. This is not where I want to be in a group with ignorance. Get your facts straight. Keto is proven to help. High fat, low carb is the way to go. It's proven to help with so many diseases. It has helped my fibromyalgia. It has helped my PCOS. It has helped my diabetes. So apparently you guys have no clue, and all you know is to judge and to put down. So I don't even care. But you will talk to the wrong person who will take it personally. I'm not taking it personally because I'm going to get the fuck out of this group. I don't want judgment, and that's all it is here is judgment. So good luck to you, but I will not be called a failure. So what I meant by that is that, you know what, I've been called all kinds of things in my life. But there may be someone who has started out or whatever and would hear that stuff, and it would really tear them down. I was really just irritated at the fact that these groups, they're supposed to be there for support, and they're actually there to judge. they're more to judge. You know, I even had people say, you know, when I post that, like, I think keto is amazing. I do keto. I support you. But in this post that I made, not one person said, oh, if that's what you choose, then that's great, you know, and I'll support you. No, not one person said that. So I was like, you know what? I'm about to get out of this group. And then a couple people were commenting on one of my posts, and so I was answering them back, and then all of a sudden I didn't see their posts anymore. And before I had a chance to leave the group, they blocked me. They not only kicked me out, but they blocked me, which is fine. But the thing is that if you don't like something, yes, maybe it was because I cussed, but that's the way I talk. Because I am 42 years old, and I'm allowed to cuss if I want to cuss. And whatever, okay? There was no rules, and they're saying that you couldn't cuss, so whatever. So anyway, I just find it funny. And you know, a couple other people were like, I don't say anything because I know what's going to happen and they're going to come after me. And that's not right. That is not right. You shouldn't, if you're in a group that's supposed to give support, you should give support. You shouldn't be telling a person that everything they're doing is wrong. That's not giving support. So I decided that I'm going to opt out of a lot of these groups. I have to go through my group, you know, my list. But I will not be in these groups because I don't want to be somewhere where if I'm honest with you and I'm like saying, I'm not telling you to be like coddle me or say, oh, you know, but at least support me, you know, give me encouragement. But so I'm like, whatever. So yeah, I got kicked out. That's okay. That's okay. You know, I brought light to that group and to some of the people in that group. And that's all I wanted, because I don't want other people to have to be treated like that and feel like they can't speak on behalf of themselves, because that's not right. So anyway, yeah, that's it. That's really it for today. See, last night me and Nirvana did a You Now. Tonight obviously it's like 7 o'clock. I'm not going to do one tonight. Tomorrow I'm actually having a pure romance party. So my friend is coming over and she's going to be doing that. She's I don't know what you call them, presenter, distributor, whatever you call it. So that'll be exciting. So if you're on my Facebook and you want to be invited to the page, the group, whatever, she is going to go live at 7 p.m. Pacific, so 10 Eastern. So yeah, it should be exciting. I hope a couple people at least show up, you know, tomorrow. That would be fantastic. But yeah, that's all that's going on today. I've just been chilling, catching up on shows, and yeah, that's really it. So I just wanted to come by. I wanted to say hi. I wanted to tell you what happened yesterday, and it is what it is, you know. You can kick me out. I don't care. That ain't gonna make me shut up. So, you know, there's only one way to make me shut up, and that's to zip up my mouth, and that'll never happen. Or will it? I don't know. We'll find out on the conclusion tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll probably come back after my party, and I'll tell you how it went, and if anyone showed up, or if I was stuck by myself. Dun, dun, dun. I guess we'll have to see, won't we? So, anyway, guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow.